jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world combat sports. Talking way too much, world combat sports. Talking way too much, world combat
Yo, big shout out to the hottest chat in the MF and game, man. A-side official, no negotiations needed, period. You already know we back with another one. This is a hot grease segment. And you already know when the hot grease is on deck, it's a reason. It's a reason. You know what I'm saying? WCS to defend itself. I ain't stuttering. I ain't ducking and dodging. I ain't running. And I ain't hiding. I think somebody said somebody was hiding in the bushes waiting for an interview. I heard a video recent of an individual that I don't even freaking haven't even been on his channel for a minute. I used to be a member supporting the brother, but since I had a encounter with his younger brother, then I guess it all came to a halt, and you know he didn't care that I was a member of his channel, so I unsubscribed. I haven't been over there since. That's been several months ago. And that was Eat Silly and Lil Minnow. You know what I'm saying? I seen a panel over there where y'all was mentioning my name. Look, I haven't said nothing about Eat Silly or his little brother, Lil Minnow. I haven't said nothing. I tell y'all, when I was out here and I was really, you know, getting my get back right, it was a reason I tell people in defense of myself, I go out here and respond. And that's exactly what I'm doing today. These are individuals that had their own system thinking. You know, they try to make it about Bud and whoever else there is. But when you hear grown ass men talk, right, you got to ask yourself, how did they grow up? How were they educated? You know, what was the special tools needed to discipline them, to get them to understand that 3 + 2 doesn't equal 7. You have to look at these individuals as undeveloped because they're paying attention to grown adults on social media, and they're using that comparison to basically prove their status quo in life. Now, Lil Minnow, okay? Lil Minnow, I don't know what's going on with this dude, but several months ago, I hopped on the panel playing with this dude, and I called him Lil Minnow, and he lost it. He has a short temper. He's very irritable all the time. For individuals that don't understand, it's a lot of dudes on the social media that believe that the status quo is here. Like the dudes that come on their panel is their real true fans. They believe they need a company of individuals to nod their head no and shake their head no and agree with everything that's going on. That's the way you developed a circle around you of educated, intelligent individuals. You talk about panel etiquette, but you don't have no etiquette for yourself. You're over there bringing up individuals like myself, and you know what's going to happen to you, Lil Minnow. You know I'm going to boil you in that water. You know I'm going to put you in the hot grease and fry you up. You know. Let's get down to the audio. I want y'all to listen to, look, I'm innocent in all this, and I just happen to hear some audio with my name or something of a euphemism of my name coming up of a dude that's talking about me that I have no idea really who he is. I only ran into him maybe once or twice online. And the last time he was crying, he had to go over there and run the big bro. Crying, telling on me. Big bro felt some type of way about it. And I really don't know any one of these brothers like that. But to bring this back up and then try to include my channel makes no sense to me because I haven't even been thinking about it. They haven't even been on my radar. Listen to this audio right quick. And then I'm going to attend to Lil Minnow because Lil Minnow is the one. I'll tell you about him later. I'll tell you about Lil Minnow later. Okay. He's striving to be somebody important in life. You know what I'm saying? Lil Minnow reminds me of the goldfish in the jar. Real talk. You know how growing up, it thought it was cool, invite your friends over and you saw that little minnow, that little fish in the freaking jar swimming around, and motherfuckers used to tap the glass and scare it. That's little minnow right there. That's little minnow. He always wanted to swim with the big fish, but he never could get out the jar. They did that man so dirty. He would take a crap in the jar and they'd go toss him in the toilet and then scoop him out, piss in it, put him back in, flush it, with him in the net, let him think he was going down the drain, take him out, shit in it, put him back in there. You know what I'm saying? It was just torture. So I know why he upset. It's a lot of ways that he was growing up that a lot of us that compare to. We can't compare to what he went through. That's why he got the name Big Fish. He's the little minnow. Let's listen to this dude bring my name up for no damn reason. And Golden, I'm gonna get to you too. Golden, because you on some BS too.
Thank you. I understand that nigga doing juke moves and shit. Isaac Bruce, I got shit on this nigga, boy. God damn, Blue. Do you know who Isaac Bruce is? Do you know who Isaac Bruce is?
E3. Then he go bring up. Then he go bring up that old ass hater, a world cocksucker. Yeah, don't never bring up world cocksucker.
So Lil Minnow is telling Blue Hustle to never bring up combat. He said world cocksucker. I give him a thing because that's his diet. Anyone who talks about cock, just like Lil Minnow, that's his diet. There's no telling how this man was violated when he was growing up. But obviously he got some scars. You know what I'm saying? He got some stuff he's trying to deal with. I don't know this dude from anybody. All I know, he's silly little brother. Both of them bounce off each other and play these little patty cake games. And none of them want to stand up for each other and say, listen, let's leave that man alone because he haven't even mentioned our name. But months and months and months go by. And these dudes that try to place the stamp on you like you don't mean nothing to the YouTube community or media in general, or the simple fact they try to act like you need permission to support a fighter that you want to support. But yet they bring up your name. I'm saying to myself, you two, if I'm such a nobody and all the stuff that you're about to lay out for the goofballs on that panels that's agreeing with you, then explain to me, why am I in your thought process? Why is there so much power given to me that you're speaking about my name and I'm not even in the chat? I'm not on the panel. I wasn't trying to be a part of the community. I thought I know for a fact I showed support to East Silly. I was a member of his channel until Lil Bro came swimming his dirty ass in there. Hey, Silly, come back, call me Lil Minnow. And I lost my cool. Can you come to my defense, big bro? Come on, man. Let's get back to this dude got to say
on this channel, man. Nobody don't give a fuck about that decrepit ass channel. Nah, ain't no beef. He just a fucking.
You know he was a beef.
So this is what I can't understand. These cats talk about there's no beef. You would know if it's. What do you mean by that, bro? No. Hold up. You would know if it's a beef. What do you mean by that? For one, I didn't bring these cats' name up. I don't speak of them. Nobody can say I've spoken to them since I left. I mean, what are we talking about? You would know if it's a beef. What does that mean? Your little bro is on here talking about it ain't no beef. Of course it's not a beef because I did nothing to you. I said nothing to you except call you little minnow. That's all. You little bro. Looking for attention. I get it. It's no way you can be the older bro, but you so codependent on little bro. So you gave up your position, bro. You're not big bro, you little bro. Because your little bro got the channel. And look who's on the panel. You. At any given time, your big bro which is E Silly, can freaking mute you when he want to. He can put you in the background. That's family, ain't it? If you're talking about my channel, why you don't have a channel? You're talking about stuff being decrepit, but you're incapable to have the ability to form. What do I need to do? What do I need to do first? Oh, in order for me to do this, I got to pay for this, this, and this. Dudes up here claiming that they're on a whole nother level, that they got money to do this and that. But a lot of you cats, like Lil Minnow, don't even have enough to get a streaming service. It costs too much annually. So he come and tag team off Big Bro. He gave up his position as Big Bro to become Lil Bro. So he want to show up on the panel, and he know Lil Bro is gonna get him. I mean, the Big Bro gonna get him the introductory that he needs, so he can start talking, and he's not gonna be muted. Because didn't E Silly say he don't mute? I guess because I haven't been over there yet, he don't mute. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all took it upon yourself to bring my name up? And E Silly, why are you entertaining this clown? Why are you entertaining him? You know dang well I have not said nothing about neither one of you cats. I'm not even studying you. And you're talking about channels? I'll get back to the channel.
No, don't bring up no. Hey, hold on, E3. Hey, Blue Hustle, just so you know, don't bring up no old ass reporter that hide in bushes that use his retirement to go fly around the country to these fights.
That's what you were saying when you said that earlier.
And chase around these fighters like a groupie. Don't bring that nigga name up over here, bro. That he's a fucking hater and a clown.
And why do niggas act, hold on, Big Fish, I got a question for the panel. Why do niggas act like that shit is a badge of honor? Like, nigga, you spending your own fucking money to go to these fights. Now, I would be impressed.
Check this. He'll be impressed at what? You won't be impressed at anything. Let me speak to you for a minute, E Silly. Because you had your channel that was popping at one point in time. Hey, I saw it. You and B-Mac. I mean, you know, that's how I really got to know you, through B-Mac. So your channel was popping, never had nothing negative to say about you. Came in here paying the same money, right? Paying the same money, a badge of honor to support your channel. But you're claiming that why do people think it's a badge of honor to go to these fights? How do you know what I was getting paid and not getting paid? See, you're into an area that's outside the scope of your accountability and your understanding. If you never covered fights, how would you know what it costs to go to fights? And how would you know about me if you wasn't around? How would you know about my itinerary and where I was going in this boxing scene? How do you know? Your little idiot ass brother talking about a reporter hopping out of bushes being a groupie. But yet, look how angry he is talking about what Bud Crawford's going to get tomorrow. Why you hate a boxer? That sounds more of a groupie that's not being able to be the number one groupie at the door when somebody important open and say, okay, Lil Minnow, you up next. Come on in here. Bring your little goofy ass in here so we can talk. Come on. I love when you're on deck. You're the groupie that we always wanted around. You're so consistent. If anybody like Lil Minnow is talking, and he's talking about decrepit channels, I want to ask you this, bro, when it comes to competence. Explain this to me. This might be outside your scope there, Lil Minnow, but why you don't have a channel? Because you are talking about an area for which you haven't been able to develop on your own. You're not competent enough. You don't have the intellect. You don't have the finances. All you have is what God gave you. You have a jawbone, you have lips, and you have an abundance of stupidity to sit up here and talk about something that you can't do. So what you do, you freeload on Big Bro. I never seen two light-skinned niggas, right? That try to parade around and fake like they black, but they know they're European Caucasians. These dudes is just in the company of black people just to try to make it seem like it's okay to blend in and then dog out other black people like Crawford. The real reason these dudes don't like Crawford is because his dark skin complexion. That's all. But back to Lil Minnow. Minnow's talking about decrepit, right? E Silly's up here talking about a badge of honor. A badge of honor. But this is a badge of honor to have a channel that was popping, only for it to get wiped away, and you're sitting at 626 subs. I'm looking at a video with 213 views. Homeboy, man, you in the same motherfucking canoe, except I got an oar in my hand and you up there using your freaking hands to row upstream. I say, hey man, it'll get better for you. You'll feel a little burning and everything. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know you want me to go downstream, but I'm going upstream. Help me get up there. Help me get up there, E silly. Why have you restarted your channel? Why aren't you competent enough to maintain a channel that you can be happy with, so you and this clown little bro of yours can sail off into the sunset and make as much money as you want? But you're talking about a badge of honor. Now, what I don't consider to be a badge of honor is starting over. When you had a channel that was popping and people was over here, somehow, some way, you couldn't set your goals long enough and put them out on a long range scope and have goals and expectations set for yourself. Markers. Put markers out there. Why couldn't you do that? Why am I looking at 626 subscribers and you're not even monetized yet? You up there got your Cash App and your Venmo plastered. Ain't nobody donating to you. Nobody's donating, bro. Nobody's gonna donate to somebody who just sit up here and spent 3 or 4 cents on a freaking animated freaking picture, because in real time it didn't work for you. So now you gotta stick to animation. I absolutely am appalled that you and this little minnow will bring my name up. You know better than that. And I'm not going back and forth with you either, because little minnow don't have a channel, but he talking about decrepit. What's decrepit is this dude, as old as he is, he's still nowhere close to retirement. I retired in my 30s. And I got 2 Caucasian brothers sitting up here trying to tell me what I should be doing with my money. Now, if that ain't some hating ass stuff right there, I don't know what is. And look, I would give you some wisdom, but you ain't smart enough to absorb it. You know what I'm saying? You got an OG on the panel. But see, I'm disappointed in Golden too. Golden come on my channel acting like everything's cool, want to call me up and say Quinn looking for me, but yet you're gonna leave Blue Hustle out there to dry. I didn't see you on the panel with freaking E Silly, holding him accountable. I didn't see you talking to Quinn. I didn't see you correcting anyone, bro. I saw you sitting there quiet, like you in protective custody. You sitting there quiet. I didn't even know who Quentin is, and I made a bet. You come out, Quentin, he looking for you. I'm like, I don't even know who that is. When I found out who he was, I paid him. So if somebody else on the panel, Lil Minnow, owes somebody else some money, right? Let's say Blue Hustle, and he don't pay him, shouldn't you be correcting him too? Or you want to maintain friendship? You know what I'm saying? You want to maintain good company. Which one is it, bro? Because when me and Quinn made a bet, a Q or whatever, you sit there and say, oh, he looking for you. But I guess Blue, he ain't a part of the gang, and you don't have nothing to say. Anyway, I'm disappointed in you, man. I don't care if you ever come back to my channel again. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know, take it how you take it. I don't like fake.
If the Zone or Showtime or motherfucking BLK Prime or Amazon Prime were paying you to come cover the fight. But the last time I checked, ain't now one of you motherfuckers that act like you're so special just because you fly to the fights and go to the fights are getting paid to go to these fights.
What that sound like? That sound like some hating ass niggas, don't it? That sound like some haters with under 700 subs on their channel because they had to start over. What that sound like to y'all? You're talking about combat, not even mentioning E Silly and Lil Minnow. I never mention these dudes. And he's worried about a circumstance that he doesn't even donate his time to. I'm not talking about any type of charitable donations, something voluntary. I'm talking about a nigga that's just volunteering their energy and time to a nigga that don't mean shit to him. How can I not mean anything to y'all? I got 2 family members that live in totally different states talking about a dude that they don't like, all because his little bro ran the big bro and complained about being called Lil Minnow on ILTBA's channel. I never knew who the dude was. I was just playing around with him. But I see he still got some scars, because I got 2 grown-ass men who claim that they know everything it is to know in life. And they're up here trying to tell me what I should do with my money. They're assuming that everywhere I went, it's a crime for me to go where I'm supposed to go. They said flying or driving. These dudes drive to the sanitation department every freaking day to go to work for the white man. I don't say anything when I see them hanging off the back of the truck. Nothing. When I throw my trash bags in there, I make sure I have some old stuff in there. I done sat outside in the back, make sure it's right. And I say, is them two? Is they here? Okay, cool. That's them. I make sure my trash is stinking. Yeah, I make sure my shit is stinking, because I know I got some stinking ass, hating ass niggas that's gonna pull up and put that shit in the back of the truck. Why would you sit up here and try to bring my name up on some shit that don't have nothing to do with you? Are we still talking about channels? Silly. Are you that dumb that you up here trying to tell me, oh, it's not a badge of honor? What is a badge of honor? Up here talking about a person that you don't support? Is that a badge of honor, my nigga? Talking about a dude that you don't support, nor do you respect. So therefore, I don't know which one of y'all a little bro, big bro, because both of y'all possess that juvenile mentality where you just don't know how to leave stuff well alone. You know how stupid you sound trying to tell me where I should go and where I can't go? How would you feel if, no, I wouldn't. I would never tell you that, because I don't care. I don't care about where you going. You like starting shit over from scratch and then putting all your cash up there like, oh, I recover. This is better anyway, so YouTube don't get 30 off the top. Venmo. Cash app. Hit the cash app, y'all. Hit the Venmo. PayPal. I got everything. Come on now. Come on, support the channel. I could have sworn. I could have sworn like I couldn't. I had to wipe my ears. Swab them out a little bit. I said, these 2 idiots can't be talking about me. How do you feel so freely to believe that that's what you can do? Look at you. You got 2 Caucasians, light skinned like Terrence Howard. They get invited to award ceremonies that black people can't get into. You know what I'm saying? That's why he played a video when he was walking down the hallway of Econo Lodge. They had been invited. No one knew who they were. They just wanted some people to be fillers in there. So they put them in the back row. They said, hey, don't say anything. You know what I'm saying? We're going to serve you some sack lunches in a little bit. Everybody else, they're going to be drinking wine, but we're going to pour you some goddamn fruit punch, and it's going to taste the same. Okay? Don't move. Don't touch anything. You're good to go. If you got a problem, let somebody know, when it's all said and done. But whatever you do, when you leave here, keep Combat name out your mouth, because he don't give a damn about y'all. I could care less about these 2 dudes right here. I could care less about an OG that sits on a panel and let dudes like this mention my name for no reason and stay quiet about it. I can't respect that, Golden.
This is your fucking hobby. This for your hobby and your scrapbook, you motherfuckers. Talking all that shit. And I'm talking to the yellow tooth snake too, if you listening. Hey, we are your favorite, your favorite boxing podcast channel. They done all been over here and got ran fucking off because they got.
That's a lie. You'll never run me off. That's a lie. The last time I checked, little bro, you ran off ILTBA's panel. So who really got the juice? You ran off ILTBA's channel right in the arms of Big Bro. He's silly. 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 He said something about me. World Combat Sports said something about me. He called me Little Minnow. He ran into the arms of Big Bro, yo. Go do a live on them. E City. Redeem my character. Redeem me. My feelings are hurt. I call this nigga Lil Minnow, and he ran off TBA's panel, right? And they got mad at TBA for nothing. And this how I'm gonna tell you how to identify some frauds. Because from my understanding, E Silly got mad at TBA for not checking me for talking to Lil Bro. So I'm asking myself, I'm doing the same thing to Golden. Why you didn't check the host and check this other clown when they was up there talking reckless about me, bro? Why you just sat there and chilled? Huh? You come on my panel all the time. You ain't welcome no more. I don't want you over here. You ain't no OG I know. I'm telling you straight like that. Don't ever come back over to my panel. I don't need you. Stay over there. It's cool. It's cool, yo. You was quiet like somebody had duct tape over your mouth. Let's keep the audio going.
Man, they fucking jealous and hate. Please don't mention world cocksucker sports over here, Blue Hub.
Who sounds like a hater, y'all? Have y'all ever heard me mention this Lil Minnow? The fish that couldn't, the one that was tortured in a toilet bowl. He thought since he was in the company of some little kids, they was gonna treat him with respect. But yet they steady put Oscars in there. And you know, Oscars eat other fish. And they chase this little minnow ass around that damn glass. For real. He always wanted to swim with the big fish. That's why he named himself that. They used to put him right next to the window, yo. Their house was right next to a lake. They used to torture that nigga, say, he used to be in that glass swimming around. Oh, I wish I could one day go over there. And the kids was bad too. They was petty as shit. Mommy, daddy, can we go over there to the water? We wanna take little Minnow over there so he can see what it's like to be a big fish. They used to go over there to the waterway, and they used to hold that glass right above the water. You know what I'm saying? Just so the waves can just bounce off the bottom of the freaking jar. You know what I'm saying? Just so it can bounce off the jar, yo. They used to torture the shit out of Little Minnow. Little Minnow up there, I gotta gather strength. He used to try to swim from the bottom and jump out that glass. He couldn't do it because they had their hand over the top of it. You know what I'm saying? This shit right here, you can't make up. You cannot make up. My channel is monetized. This dude, E Silly, he's sitting at 626 right now, and I don't even care. Only thing I'm doing is reporting. You know what I'm saying? I'm reporting because they're talking about reporting, right? E Silly's talking about it's not a badge of honor for him because he ain't never did the shit. It's not in the funding process for him. It's not. When he do the balance inquiry, there's a lot of red. He has to set his bank account up a certain way. You know, a dude like E Silly and freaking Lil Minnow, they work off flex pay. They don't pay straight up when the rents due. They work off flex pay. Can I split that up right there? See, okay, my car payment is $250, right? Oh, can I do 1 1/4 in the first half of the month and do 1 1/4 on the back end and you know, to use flex pay? You know, can I do that, please? I promise you, I'm gonna be on time. I'm gonna be on time. God damn it, I'm gonna be on time. I mean, when have you ever seen some grown ass man is doing so well, but yet so bad? They want to go out here and search for a wolf. Loup-garou. Look, I'm a wolf that just minding my business. I'm minding my business. And I see two silly ass chihuahuas, you know, a long way from home. Two Toto looking dudes. Light skin is on or what, trying to mingle with the brothers. And they want to mention my name. And the very same one that go from panel to panel getting mad at people, crying to Lil Bro. It's the biggest mouth, the biggest talker of them all. If you try to ask this dude how to go live on YouTube, he couldn't tell you. He think LIVE when it comes to YouTube mean live. Man, hey, he's silly. I tried to go live on YouTube for the first time, but I ain't see live. I just saw live. What am I missing? Is a different configuration? Nigga, don't fuck with me. Don't do it, man. You too stupid. Don't mention my name. Dude, you can't even operate a channel on your own. You got to come over here and freeload off Big Bro and be in the company of those who's willing to goddamn just babysit your ass because Big Bro got the channel. If E Silly didn't have the channel, both of y'all niggas would be on other people's panel just talking shit about people. Both of y'all don't have no sense of directions. And even stupid for you, E Silly, to mention what I'm doing as a grown-ass man when you don't cover no fights. You can't even leave your state. When have you showed up to a fight? When have you covered a fight? I see what's going on with y'all. Y'all have some ideations about you that's homoerotic. You sitting up here talking all this stuff about, people being what's the word you use? Your brother was talking about cocksucking. And then you was talking about somebody being overly enamored with fighters or whatever, fangirls of fighters. And I'm saying to myself, your thought process is in the wrong spot. I thought we was talking about boxing. I thought we was good. I thought we was really focused on boxing. But you're talking about some intimacy. You're talking about some physical contact behind closed doors with the lights dim. Yeah. You're talking about putting on type of attire that men wouldn't usually put on because we're not supposed to. There's some things that I'm questioning about you and Lil Bro, especially Lil Bro, because the way he say cock, it tells me he's been digesting that for a long time. For real. The way he say cock, the way Lil Minnow say cock, he seems like he been violated by a lot of fishes because they finally let him out to swim in that water. He didn't come back to shore the same. You know what I'm saying? They came and he was just flopping his little ass on the shore, damn near close to death. But the one thing they did notice, it was something hanging out his motherfucking mouth. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you what that was. Because that scar sticks with him today. When he said cock, he had that K. You know what I'm saying? That's all he remember. When that big fish finally rolled up on him and put that in his mouth, he was like, take me out of I'm not a big fish, I'm a minnow. His ass swam back to shore as quick as he possibly can. And now he trying to get online and be all tough. I want to go up there and freeload off Big Bro's freaking little itty bitty channel. He's up here bragging about Badger's Vonna with 626 subscribers. You adorable. You are adorable, E Silly. E Silly is so adorable.
Anybody else, you can show me somebody like that. That's a motherfucker who can brag. He get all expenses
Absolutely.
paid. All expenses.
Absolutely. Look, this is the worst pair of what we consider to be adults when it comes to basically contradicting what they're saying. This is beyond cheerleading, y'all. No, this is beyond being beneath the bleachers in high school, on your knees. This is way different. This is way different than the Epstein files. These two right here, what they're doing to showbiz adult should be illegal. I know showbiz never consented to this type of glazing, this type of online fellatio. Boy, these boys that goddamn got two hands going and get paid for the zone. He just picked up with the zone. What did WCS say? WCS said, hey, I'm happy for Showbiz, man. I'm happy he was able to get that spot. But what was Showbiz doing prior to that? The same thing that E Silly is discrediting me for. He was going to fights on his own accord, right? Isn't that what they do? Just like he drive to the sanitation department and pick out what truck he want to hop on the back of after he stretches. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was a reason for these two to act the way they act. Why bring Showbiz into something that has no? If Showbiz is doing the numbers, congratulate the man. Don't fake congratulate Showbiz, the adult, just because you're talking ill about me. What does one have to do the other? I could be petty and say, damn, I got that much power that you mentioned me in the same sentence as Showbiz, the adult, but yet you're missing one intricate part. You're leaving out an intricate detail. I'm retired. Coming from the lips of somebody who would never retire. He'll be working at 78 and still come on here mad as hell. Mad as hell. I'm retired and they're mad. Both of these niggas are mad. They're trying to talk about what they think they know, spending my retirement. How do you know? How do you assume? Why aren't you trying to do better for yourself? Why can't you maintain a channel to get your subscribers up? Why are you speaking my name, bro? Why are you thinking I give a damn about what you consider a badge? You should be focusing on your little bro. This dude has special needs that you need to attend to. You know what's worse than one dumb person that's trying to speak about what somebody's doing and what direction they should go? It's two dumb niggas that's sitting up here talking that shit. Y'all are too dumb to tell me what I need to do in life. Because when I was out there and I was doing what I was supposed to do to get through retirement, I wasn't calling on no freaking social media because we didn't have it back then. Where were you at? Working at Big Star? Way Foods? Where were you at? Amico? Hey, how may I help you? Good to see you. Don't worry about anything. It's all customer service. I'll pump your gas for free. What grade you want? Okay, no problem. Just go in there and pay right quick, and I'll be right out here waiting upon your return. Come on, go ahead. Yes, and also I'm going to clean your windshield also. Anything else? You need any, happy endings? I mean, I can't relate to that, yo. But I think Lil Minnow can. I think Lil Minnow can relate to happy being on the wrong side of happy endings, bro. For real.
Just paid to come talk to the fighters.
Absolutely.
If you ain't doing that shit, don't be high side on other channels like you, this big top dog. You've been doing fucking YouTube for 30 years and still got fucking 15 people watching your channel, man. Get the fuck out of here.
He talking about 15 people watching my channel. I didn't even know you can not watch somebody's channel, but yet have inaccurate numbers as to what you believe is the number of people that's watching the channel. You feel me? Does that make any sense? Does that sound like a person that you consider intellectually adept? Not inept, adept. Looking at Lil Minnow talk, and look how he rant as a little baby. You understand the prenatal was different when we talk about welfare. The prenatal care was different. You can tell the ones that wasn't on it. I'm serious, bro. You can tell the ones that was just eating grits, cream of wheat. How can this dude be talking about anything that he himself is not capable of going about and being successful at? How? Bro, you sound crazy right now.
I'm with you. Still got fucking 15 people watching your channel, man. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking you.
15 people watching my channel, but he knows how accurate. He's trying to convince you all that I got 15 people. So I want to ask the hottest chat in the game. How does that affect him on a daily basis? You know how it affects him? Because he's a hater. He's mad at something that he didn't create, and he can't do anything about it. He can't do nothing about it. Just think about this. How stupid does he sound? Both of these, Lil Minnow and E Silly. How stupid do both of them sound talking about me? It's like I became the topic of discussion, and I'm not even in the chat, and I'm not even trying to get on the panel. None of that. How can you take that much time to say I got a decrepit channel like it's going to stop me from going live and talking my talk and putting you in this hot grease? How? And then you turn around and you want to talk about how many views. That's too much details. That's TMI, yo. Too much information for a dude that don't watch my channel. Let's keep it moving.
YouTube for 30 years and still got fucking 15 people watching your channel, man. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm with you when you're right, Fish. I'm with you when you're right now.
That's motherfuckers always be telling motherfuckers what they can talk about, what they can't talk about. And you need to be, this motherfucker told me I need to be covering fights and shit. For what the fuck I'm gonna run around the country like a goddamn groupie to talk to somebody who ain't gonna fucking post me on their goddamn page?
Look how he cheering. Look how he trying to get cheered in such a small space. Look, man, you can't do it, bro. You're trying to get clarity in a small space. You trying to have somebody co-sign your character. You're in the company of individuals that you don't know on a personal level. You know what I see? Insecurities, a lack of confidence. Let's not even get on self-esteem. You're deficient in a lot of areas. You expected me to come in here and use that same type of energy? I'm just responding to what you said, bro. You're talking about areas that don't concern you. You're talking about what I say and do on my channel, a format that you can't afford. The reason why this dude cannot afford a channel is beneath me, because I don't care how he gets up in the morning. I just know COVID was 2020, and I'm still seeing him and E Silly wear masks driving down the street because that garbage be stinking. But yet they on this panel up here talking about me, and I said nothing about these two. That just goes to show you it's a lack of leadership. Anybody who has their Cash App as their description when they go live is desperate. Because if you're talking about badges, why are you throwing your Cash App up there? Oh, Cash App me, Cash App me. Why? Why aren't you making money on your own? Get 1,000 subscribers and get monetized. Do it the old-fashioned way. What happened to the old E Silly? Why you F that up? What happened to the channel when it was popping? When you had people in here dropping through to see what you had to say. And then all of a sudden they came through. Hey, where E Thriller channel? It went away. And I'm like, why? I don't know. It just went away. Now he's, yeah, I said it. I want to become official. Yeah, I said it podcast. Well, yeah, I said it. You got less than 1,000 subs. Yeah, I said it. You ain't monetized. Yeah, I said it. You be paying too much attention to a channel that really don't know who you are. They really don't. Your brother's embarrassment. He's silly. Your little bro, little MINO, he's an embarrassment. He's an embarrassment. Later on, this dude was talking about Bud, throwing his ass around in the ring. Your brother got some hidden secrets. You know it. You know it. You know your brother, he's a little bit flexible with the wrist. He's talking about, cocksucker and Bud's gonna be swinging his butt around in the ring. Something ain't right.
When have y'all ever seen the motherfucker boxer or trainer post motherfuckers on their page and shit? When have y'all seen that shit? I took a picture with this content creator today. I did an interview with him and I posted him on my wall. When have you seen Wilder do that? When have you seen Bud do that? When have y'all seen anybody do that? Earl Spence, anybody? They don't give a fuck about no goddamn YouTube content creator.
No,
y'all running around sucking these motherfuckers wood, defending these motherfuckers, man. Fuck that shit.
Look at him. This nigga younger than me. You see how grumpy he sound? This dude younger than me, y'all. He's trying to tell an older cat how he should move in life. But yeah, he's up here sounding dumb as hell when he called me a reporter and he's talking about boxers and he's talking about what they don't do either. Oh, they don't post y'all on their page. They don't need YouTube. But first of all, who are you to speak on anything and you don't even have your own channel? Let's start there. And these fighters, why do you care? You don't go to fights. You freeload off your big bro E Silly. Y'all be hanging out at the sports bar because cable too expensive. And the fire stick keep on messing up. I know the downloads take too long. I get it. I can help you out with that, but no. You whine too much, bro. You can't do nothing for somebody who whine like that. Grown-ass man that damn didn't stop sucking on the pacifier that he was like 28. Niggas just walking around. I thought that shit was cool. You know what I'm saying? Boys in the hood. I wish I could have played that role because I do that shit regularly. I love sucking on my passy. I got an adult passy too. I even got put it in the fire a little bit, molded a little bit different. Yeah, I had some size on it.
Yeah, don't mention no goddamn world cocksucker over here, Blue Hustle.
Mr. E3. Perfectly summed up, Big Fish. I agree wholeheartedly.
E Silly talking about perfectly summed up. You don't even believe that. Just for you to co-sign a relative that you know is deficient intellectually, it disappoints me so much. But I expect it from somebody like yourself because you feel this getting personal with people only says that you're unhappy in life there, E Silly. Keep my name out of your conversation. I don't know you or your brother. And all this, if it was beef, I know it. What's to know it? What's to know? What we talking about? Are we still on boxing? Y'all some killers now? I mean, what we talking about? There's some beef, you'll know it. Don't just say it so freely, though. For real, just help me understand. Don't say it so freely like that. If it was beef, how can you have beef with somebody who haven't spoken any word about you for months? And it gets close to another Crawford fight. And y'all up here talking about WCS. Y'all up here talking about shit that y'all don't know nothing about. We got two hating ass Caucasian brothers up here mad because a brother retired. We got another one that'll never retire in life. You know what I'm saying? One thing I can say that he did resign is being a grown ass man. It takes a lot to go around life and walk as a man and be respected as one. But it's easy to be a bitch and a nobody and just move around and be unseen. And that's exactly why you come on this panel running your freaking mouth. Because in real life, you're unnoticed and unseen, brother. Both of y'all. So you come on this panel to kind of revive and get the energy that you're looking for, to be important. That's why you mention niggas like me that's been around the game and you want to try to devalue what I've done. Do you hear me continue to talk about shit I've done in boxing? I had fun. I got memories. Do you take pictures with your kids? Do you have relatives that you take pictures with? Do you have friends you took pictures? Do they consider you to be a groupie if you take pictures with them? Why are you so concerned? Why are you so much a hater? Why are you on here whining? Every time you hear Lil Minnow, he takes you all the way back. You know what I'm saying? All the way back to the little glass next to the window where he always dreamed of swimming with the big fish and came to find out that that was a freaking nightmare. I get it. Scars don't heal that fast. Trauma. You got trauma, my brother. I understand. You got trauma. Swimming around in a circle and then, finally you get free. You grow up a little bit and you find out big bro got a panel and you want to come over here and make your grand introduction. I already ran you off a panel before. You remember? I didn't know anything about it. I felt bad for IO because they got mad at him. But I didn't know this dude. And boy, he got pissed off. Man, he left so quick. You got ran off the panel by me. But yet, that's why you still mad. Because you knew you aborted mission. You quit. And you got up out of there. Now he want to go over here when I'm not on the panel and try to dog Blue Hustle out. Pay that man his money. Pay that man that money because you'll be up here. Oh, well, on this panel, if Boxer Nerd owed money, we'll be on Boxer Nerd and telling him what to do. We'll be on his head. If you owe somebody money, and I don't know if you do or don't, pay the money. Pay the money. Real talk. Don't be who I think you are. Be better than that. Okay? If you owe somebody money, don't hide in the dark. Be silly. Don't be co-signing buffoonery. Don't be sitting up here patting your little bro on the back when he dead ass wrong. See, when you got two grown ass adults like y'all and none of y'all are leaders and y'all the blind leading the blind, y'all both are acclimating to failure. Y'all want to talk about a nigga that's already retired and what I'm doing on my retired time. That just tells me you full of jealousy. It's certain things I would admit that you should be intoxicated off of, and me. And hating on me is not one of them. Put down the ball and back away from the table, nigga. I don't think of neither one of you cats. Any time of the day, not until I heard this audio and say, why would they mention my name like that? What is going on with this angry ass, agitated little minnow? Why is he mentioning me? I only know this dude, bro. I had one encounter with him and ran him off IOTBA's panel, and he go back and running, sounding like a freaking stranded seal and shit running from orcas. That mud was squeaking his ass off. He was sitting up there throwing pebbles out the window. Open up, open up. That nigga come back. Call me Lil Minnow. Nigga, come on, get a name that fits you. I didn't say ain't shit, nigga. I didn't say that.
Yeah, well, I said preach, my brother, preach.
And if he got a problem, fuck him.
Fuck you too, nigga. Fuck you too. Nigga, you sit behind that logo with your Cash App. I don't even know you. Tell me, fuck him if he got a problem. Nigga, what we gotta say fuck you to? We don't even know each other. You mad cause of little bro. This nigga talk all crazy and shit online, and he's not gonna get any more financial support. You know why? Because I only got 15 views, nigga. Little Minnow say I got 15 views. You ain't gonna get no money beefing with me. And then throwing out threats. If it was beef, you'll know. That shit sound good. That sounds, which one is gonna be? You trying to prove to a panel, fuck them. Fuck them for what? I don't even know who you are. Anybody in the chat know who this dude is? This dude said, if I got a problem, fuck him. I'm right here. I'm on the mic. I'm letting you know what problem I have. I got two bored ass niggas on here talking about a nigga channel that they don't even respect, nor do they support. But yet you want to get on a panel full of people and rah and talk all loud and shit. I wasn't even saying nothing about these two underdeveloped, low expectation, no goal having individuals. Want to get intoxicated off jealousy and speak about another man's success. Why you ain't trying to, live in the free world, man? Work towards success and retire from your job so you can go do what the hell you want to do. I don't care. But fuck you too, nigga. I don't know shit about you. And yeah, I said it.
I'm ready to go to war. You let me know what we doing. Go ahead, Antonio.
Did this goofy ass nigga just say he ready to go to war? Did this goofball say he's ready to go to war? What war are you talking about? Social media? Did this goofball, look, when I tell you, I don't know why they decide to pick up my name and talk on it, but this dude said go to war. What is he? What are you talking about? Go to war, nigga? Like, what are we talking? Are we still on social media? Or are we talking about some real world shit? I'm not sure what this dude is talking about. You ready to go to war with a nigga that you don't respect his channel, you don't care about, you're not a friend, never been a friend, a nigga that once supported your channel as a member? He said go to war? Nigga, you are bored. You giving me too much power. He's giving me too much power, y'all.
That's why I said I rarely do.
I took a picture and I did an interview with them, man. Fuck you, man. You fucking groupie. Whoever you is, that's your claim to fame, or fucking interviews that you don't get paid to do, and you probably having to pay them motherfuckers to get on your fucking line, and you got to call them 50 times to set the shit up and kiss their ass, and then the moment they don't fucking respond to you, then you want to switch up on them and start talking shit about them. Yeah, fuck y'all, man. Y'all some fucking groupie hoes. Kiss ass and get in front of a boxing face.
That's right there, Big Fish. That's what he did with Earl. That's what he did with Bud. Once he knew he couldn't get in the door with Bud, that's why he started bashing Bud for 40 days and 40 fucking nights.
Who are they talking about now? They must be talking about somebody else. They must be cross-thread. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they talking about LTBA. They talking about LTBA. And see, that's what's crazy, because LTBA was in deep with Earl. But I'm not even gonna put him in. I just want to say, when I pulled up and was talking shit to Lil Minnow, he ran back and jumped into the pie hole of water. You know what I'm saying? Until his family came by and saw him over there squeaking, and then they stopped and said, "Oh, there you go, buddy." They scooped him up and put the lid on it this time so he wouldn't jump out. They talking about IO. You want to go to war? Man, both of y'all sound stupid as hell. Stupid as hell, especially little MINO. There's no way you can be the older brother. You gave up your position because your brother is a little bit smarter. I ain't giving him a little bit smarter than you, because both of y'all talking some bullshit. Both of y'all struggle during the critical period of learning. Both of y'all have some special ed administrative documents that's sealed right now. That's sealed. For real. The extra tutoring they had to do with y'all too. Come on, man. It damn near put that school funding team under. The funding program almost went under. Because they said, man, we spending too much time, man. When regular school ends, the stupidity begins. They had to train these two niggas, man. If ABCs weren't hard enough.
Fucking groupies, man. Talking that shit.
Fucking groupies, man.
You paying your fucking own fucking money out your goddamn pocket. Who hip hop?
Look at that all whining nigga. Man, you sound like a whiner, bro.
This shit ain't no flex to me. Now, it's a flex. It's a flex. Like niggas like showbiz get paid to do this shit.
If that ain't fellatio, I don't know what is. These niggas are full-time employees at Krispy Kreme Donuts, and no telling what goes down in the back after working hours. Boo, I can't imagine. It's showbiz. It's showbiz. You know why they wanted to showbiz? It's a lot of dudes that's trying to jump on the bus with showbiz because he is up there now. So they want to play nice with showbiz. But as I remember, E. Silly wasn't supporting showbiz. You criticize showbiz. You criticize him. Yes, sir. And Lil MINO. But all of a sudden, a brother make it to the top and they act like they have to reward him. He don't want your freaking reward. You want to know what the real groupies sound like? All you have to do is hit the playback. These are what you consider groupies. They're talking about what I'm doing in my own time, but yet they up here glazing the fuck with hot. I'm talking about hot glaze. Showbiz there though. They glazing him down. Not just, look, they're not just pointing on top of him. They massaging that glaze all over. Just let us know when to stop there, Biz. Just let us know what to do, Biz. Okay? Let us know if it's kind of hot. We'll blow it till it cools down there, Biz.
He actually is really like covering the fight. They pay him to cover the fight. I'm impressed by that. Shot salute to him. Even though I don't agree with shit he say, and I don't like his content.
Oh, there we go. I don't agree with shit he say. I don't like, man, you some hating ass niggas, man. Just accept it. I heard him hate on showbiz so many times back in the day, but now all of a sudden a fake ass sambo jumping, tap dancing, sinners looking cat like this, both of them out the cotton fields, gonna sit up here. I don't like his content. I don't vote with him. But shot, man, get that fake glory, congratulatory type shit out of here, bro.
That's it. But I ain't gonna hate on him.
Oh, he ain't gonna hate on him. But you just hated on him. And I see these people on the panel chilling. No correction, not standing on your 10, outside the square. You just gonna sit up there and let that man just say some dumb shit like that, and you just gonna be cool about it?
He really doing it. And I don't see him running around here doing all that capping like some of you niggas be.
That's all he used to. Man, come on, showbiz flip-flop just like a goddamn seal, bro. Just like we used to do the centipede back in the day. That's what showbiz always flip-flopping on topics. Now you're being fake, super fake. Now you're trying to kiss ass. I told you, boy, the way they stroke that tongue. But these are some freaky dudes right here. For you not to like what showbiz has going on, but yet you keep slobbing them down, something's going on.
Yep.
Big cap.
You niggas are not special, bro.
Big capping. Capping ass groupies. I'm sorry, fellas. I had to get that off my chest. Blue Hustle, sparked the nerve.
Damn, I was on his chest, y'all. But really, I wasn't on his chest because I don't even know who this dude is. But just the fact that I'm still burdened, I'm still honest to this nigga, tells me he's fragile, fragmented. You know what I'm saying? He's not a strong man. Because the shit I said to him in a matter of probably 2 to 3 minute window, he still harvests that anger. And I haven't even really talked about him. I guess for his efforts, he had an epiphany. He said, damn, this nigga ran me off our TBA's panel. And I mean, had the grandstand moment to say anything back to him. Because I don't have a channel, first of all. Shit. And then Thriller, he wasn't on. He wasn't doing lives that long. What happened when you wasn't going live all that time there, Silly? Huh? What happened? But Big Bro wasn't going live, so he really didn't have a way to bring himself up and get the confidence to speak to the audience until, hey, little bro, I'm starting a new podcast. Go spread the word. The goal is the same, to get more than 1,000 subs. Hopefully I get monetized, only for the channel to get taken away and start over from scratch again. Come on. It's nothing like practice. Come on, little bro. Help me out. Pass the word.
Hey, we understand, Phil.
Blue also scared. Man, Blue also was scared to bed.
Ladies and gentlemen,
afraid for coffee. He got no faith in coffee.
Hey, you better cut that shit out, nigga. I'm calling you after the show, nigga.
Stop, baby. You missed the boat. Hold on. Are you saying stoppage?
We make ready for Terrence Crawford. We done seen Canelo.
Fucking right.
Hey, Blue saying E3 my money via Cash App.
Yeah,
man, I ain't fucking with Blue. I ain't fucking with Bluefish.
Y'all
I ain't go to the bank, Fish. I would have bet you too, bro. But I got cash on. I ain't got no more money in the bank to send.
I'm not gonna spend too much time on these cats for now. But remember, I don't know who these dudes are. Out the strength of B-Mac, I used to support Silly, and I was a member of his channel. I never knew he had a brother called Lil MINO. I've seen Finding Nemo. I watched that over and over again, so I feel his pain. But at the end of the day, I never knew who Lil Fish was until he lost his temper and started calling me out my name, and they got mad at IO, and then the whole story started being put together. I said, oh, okay, I didn't know that. And then months and months and months has passed by. When I tell you on everything, I wasn't thinking about none of this until I heard the video of them talking, Lil Minnow talking crap and Silly co-signing it. And I got a problem with it. Of course, I'm going to have an issue with it. It's not a problem because I don't care about you like that for it to be a problem. Because I look at it, if this has been a burden to Lil Minnow for the amount of months it has, that means he don't have nothing important going on in his life. That's a no shit nigga waking up every day thinking about me. That's a no shit type nigga. He don't have shit to think about. I can imagine what his room looked like. Holes all in the sheetrock, bro. Hey, it made me run off the panel. I'm like, I don't know this dude. But for him to say he had to get it off his chest and all he's thinking about is cock, something's wrong with that dude. Maybe his tonsils sore. You know what I'm saying? Maybe his tonsils sore. Maybe he had a long weekend. I don't know. But how can you be talking about me when the whole topic was Crawford going in there and you saying that Canelo was going to do him this way and the other? Did you pay your bet or not? If you didn't pay if you made a bet and then pay it, you a no shit ass nigga. Low expectation, no shit having ass nigga. That's what you are, bro. You don't have nothing going on for yourself except to click a link and get on here and make some people laugh and then go back to your miserable life. Don't worry about it, man. That leaky pipe in the basement, you'll get used to it. You know what I'm saying? You'll get used to it, man. Just put a piece of clothing over it, the top of it, so you really can't hear the droplet hit the goddamn water that's already in there. And you'll get used to it, bro. It's a lot of niggas like you striving to be better, striving to get out the basement. Man, if I can only get my place, if I can only get my own place, oh my God. Only to get evicted because I can't even pay the water bill, light bill, power bill. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. I mean, blow up mattress, the stock and blow up mattress is just amazing. I mean, I'm trying to give you some some plans on how you can get your own place, how you can cut costs. Not everybody can afford a headboard footboard, so let's get a blow up mattress. For real, work with that. You know, try to get promoted at work. Understand that YouTube is not going to get you rich because, for one, you don't have the talent to run your own channel, nor the funds. I would say you can hit me up so I can explain to you and tell you to your face that I wouldn't recommend you get a channel because nobody want to hear your whining bitch ass, goddamn low expectation, no goals, no shit having ass nigga sit up here and talk about, thank you, Blue Hustle. I had to get that off my chest. WCS been on my chest for months. He's just been on my chest for months and months and months. What? He had to get it off his chest. What, nigga? There's no way you can say that WCS was still on your mind, mad. Nigga, you ain't got no pussy, man. You ain't got no vajayjay. You trying to tell me all those minutes, hours, weeks, months that you could have been out here and got with your girl if you had one. I don't know, you might be right hand Charlie, but you trying to tell me you ain't found no woman to soothe your mind? Somebody tell me how to chat in the game. Come on, this nigga said he had to get that off his chest. You trying to tell me you ain't found no female, no woman? You couldn't go to the strip club. You couldn't find any way to take your mind off me? A nigga that don't even know who you are for real. I still was on your mind, brother. You got issues, man. I don't know what your healthcare looking like and really don't know what your copay is, but you need to go get some checkups, man. Something. Your estrogen levels, you need to get that tablet, bro. You need to get that tablet, nigga. For real. You need to get something to bring you down, to clear your mind, because me and you on the same panel, I'll destroy you. That goes the same for East Silly. That goes the same for East Silly. Yeah, you can come over my neck of the woods since y'all pay so much attention to my decrepit channel. Nobody's coming over there. Come over here. Come over to my neck of the woods. You know, that's an invite. Come over to my neck of the woods. You know, that's an invite. No matter of fact, no, don't you come over here because you're not that important, bro. You nor Lil Minnow is that important for me to talk to y'all outside of today. And I'm like, nothing. No, Golden, you ain't got to text me shit. You ain't got to text me shit, bro. You ain't got to text me shit, man. I'm disappointed, bro. You ain't got to text me nothing. No. You ain't got to text me nothing, homie. Look, it ain't no grief. It ain't nothing between us. I don't know you like that. But what I did have for you is common decency and respect. And see, a nigga that don't know that, they'll sit up here and say, fuck him, Golden. But no, you sitting on the panel letting a nigga disrespect me like that, and you be over here in my chat, and you the one, if a Lil Minnow owes Blue some money, would you call up E Thriller and say, hey, E Thriller, is your little bro gonna pay up? Like you did me and said, hey, Q looking for you? Because you sure enough hit me and sent me a text. No, don't call me doing live, bro. What's wrong with y'all niggas, man? Why are you calling me doing live, man? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you, man? Why are you gonna call me doing live, bro? That's disrespectful as hell. You know I'm talking to the hottest chat in the game right now, and you're calling me while I'm on live and think I'm gonna take your call. Bro, you was on the panel chilling. You didn't have one freaking check. You didn't have no comment for East Silly and Lil Minnow. Not one, bro. Not one, bro. Shout out to everyone that's in the chat, man. Shout out to Carlos, TGB, Sticker Boys. Shout out to Cam on deck. Bud Smoke Canelo, Mike. We get to Carlos Rosado. What's good? WCS salute, man. That's crazy. Because I'm sub to E3. I don't get his energy. I never heard you talk bad of anyone unless you defending yourself. That's what I'm saying. Like, I look, even though I was messing with B-Mac and him and B-Mac fell out, I never dogged E-Thriller. I never. I just ran into his brother, didn't know it's his brother, and just called him Lil Minnow. And that was leading up to the Errol Spence fight with Crawford. I didn't know how fragile his heart was, so he ran off and went to Big Bro. That's the only thing that happened. I didn't know dude was that ill-tempered like that, real talk. And for him to still be talking shit about me, I didn't know who he was. I had to ask people, who is this dude? This dude? Oh, they say that's Thriller, brother. I said, okay. It wasn't personal for me. But what's up with these dudes talking about they got a problem with them? Fuck them. Like, I wasn't even talking about y'all. Y'all some angry individuals to be so happy in life. Like, you got to be happy with yourself, right? Right? You got to be happy with yourself. If you feel that I'm not where I'm supposed to be in life, then why are you angry at what I'm doing vice what you're doing? You have to be unhappy to be speaking on a person that you don't support. That's all I'm saying. You don't support. But shout out to Carlos Rosado with a 5-piece in the super chat because I'm monetized. But with 15 viewing in, I get it, bro. You're not the only one to talk about my channel. I can't do nothing because I'm shadow banned. I can't do nothing about that. Do I come over here dropping a link? Okay, give me credit for what I don't do. Do I come over here, dropping Cash App all the time? Every now and then I might post it when somebody donate. Hey, you want to hit me on Cash App? Hit me on Cash. If people don't hit me on Cash App, I don't go over here and front them out. Oh, I ain't messing with you no more. You barely even see Cash App on there, bro. I don't sit up here and put my whole freaking PayPal, Cash App, Zelle. I don't do that. But they sitting up here worrying about me and my retirement itinerary like they have anything to do when I was out there lacing up boots for 20 years. And that's some hating ass niggas right there, because I don't have to, like everyone I support. If they putting out some good content, cool. But I know this East Silly took a hiatus. I only knew him off freaking B-Mac. That's it. I don't know what the hell all this other stuff is about. I'm being real. But thank you, Carlos, for the super chat, my brother. One love to you. Real talk. NYT on deck. I see you. 918. What's good? Hey, Cam, to be honest, respectfully, because you did nothing. It's not really importance to me, Cam, who you rock with. Both of us. I don't care anything about that, Cam. I don't care anything about that. You can rock. Have I ever told anybody in the chat that I seen in somebody else's chat who they can and can't support? You are a grown man doing grown man shit. You don't have to put that in the chat and talking about you rock with me and shit. Hey, I'm not going to go there with you because I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with you. You can rock with whoever you want to rock with. The only reason I have an issue with Golden because this nigga talking reckless about me, and Golden come over here and he'll check who he want to check, but yet he quiet as hell to be in the good graces of East Silly. Why you didn't defend Blue Hustle like that? Why you didn't say, hey man, I'm cool with combat. I'm cool with combat. No, you didn't say shit. I don't know why people they thought everybody was cool. Bro, you ain't never seen me on freaking his panel. How you think we cool? When you're not thinking about somebody, how can it be cool? I used to support the man as a member. I haven't been tuned in his show. I didn't know he was back live. Really? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. This new channel he got, I'm not even sub to it. I'm not even sub. I didn't even know he had a new channel until I found out that my name was mentioned, bro. That's it. That's it. That's all it was. I found out since I got on here, right, from way back when a lot of these niggas wasn't around. I really didn't care about anything they was talking about, right? And then more and more people start feeling confident enough to get their finances up to pay for a streaming service and go live on YouTube. Not until then people start to try to say, "Oh, I see Combat out there. It's some that was rocking with me heavy, and the others up here talking about, oh, he don't do these numbers, do these numbers." If you look at the ones who supposedly do numbers, right? Do you notice how they talk about other channels that's supposed to be beneath them? If you're doing numbers, right, and they're higher than the channel that you're speaking on, shouldn't you continue to focus on your segue? Shouldn't you continue to build, continue to expand the amount of viewership in your channel so you can be happy with the amount of money you're making? If a person has 15 views and you're still broke when you shut down and get off the mic, who's winning? Because you came over here and wasted all your energy talking about me with 15 views when you could have been out there trying to find a higher position of employment. Because you can't be nowhere that you're happy, because Lil Minno hates his job. For him to come over here and talk about me for as long as he did, all off the string of Blue Hustle mentioning me, tells me that this man has me on his mind. And that ain't healthy, y'all. That ain't healthy. Hey, all that dropping F's in the chat and all that does nothing for me, bro. That does nothing for me. Shout out Green. CJ, what's good? Niggas over there talking ill about me. You know, you been in my chat long enough to know I ain't never mentioned them like that. I don't even know them like that. He up here talking, fuck him. I understand the beef he had with other cats, but I haven't paid. When I tell you I haven't really been online like that, I haven't really been paying attention. I had other stuff going on that I had to take care of. To come out the blue and hear these dudes talk about 15 and all that, I'm saying to myself, they don't have nothing better to do. Like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. This dude talking about war. I'm like, have you really been to war? What are you talking about? Are we trying to go to court? What are we talking about? If you have a job that you're happy with and your success is in abundance, why are you talking about a so-called channel that is supposed to be beneath you? That a person that you don't respect. But yet you talk about showbiz and you say he's this, and this, but then you turn around and dog him out. I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. The news by Shaw News Sauce Experience team took official in the building. What it do? Most of these YouTube content creators got weirdo fan tendencies. They do, man. How can you continue to talk about the channels and their views? I remember they used to do that shit about me and Shaw News for a long time, but we was actually out in the field. Now you got niggas talking about the ones that's out in the field because they can't do it. So depending on the intellectual level, the IQ of your listeners, they're going to sit up here and talk ill, right? They're going to sound very cantankerous, belligerent. They're going to try their best to excoriate these people as if they're doing something wrong. And I'm not doing anything wrong to these. Like, I'm minding my own business, and Blue Hustle mentioned something about, you know, when I made a bet with Quinn and you know, people calling him, hey, get in contact with, they wanted that 100, didn't they? And Q got his 100. I have no problem with Q. He got it. I betted him, and he got his money. I did not know who he was. I told somebody, I'm just waiting for the dude I was on the panel or whatever. I made a bet. I don't know who he is but it's the fact that particular person said, Q looking for you. I have no idea who Q is. And then Blue Hustle told me who Q was. And I said, tell him to get in contact with me. I'll pay him. And he did. And I shot him. I shot him his money. With that said, what are these other two bimbos talking about? What are they talking about? I don't even know these dudes. What the fuck are they talking about? Man, talking about defending somebody, man. I don't know what you're talking about. For you to defend me, that's crazy. Because, you know, only in defense of myself, of niggas that came on, I can tell you every nigga that's done sit up here and came at me and I was delivering headstones. They came at me. The ones that's out there, they came at me. Just like these two bimbos right here, the same thing. I haven't even been online like that consistently or anything. But all of a sudden, they got a problem because Blue Hustle mentioned my name. And this nigga said, I had to get that off my chest. You trying to tell me you ain't got no fine ass woman that's on your chest, holding you and cuddling you, and you can put your thought process on her? You busy up here talking about world cocksucker? I mean, you got some secrets, don't you? Your closet is full. For real. I ain't even play the part where he said Bud gonna be bouncing his butt around the ring or something. I'm like, he got some thoughts going on in his head. No way, no how. But I'm not gonna spend any more time on this crap right now. But shout out to the hottest chat in the MF game. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the hottest chat in the MF game. And remember, those who in the chat know I haven't been going live consistently. So it's no details that you can get for anyone to lie and say, oh, well, Combat said this. That's what we respond. Come on, man. It gets to a point where this is why they talk about black people the way they do. They talk about black people holding grudges. They try their best to burn down everything you don't work for, even though they didn't help you build it. We're talking about black people who's trying to speak ill about another black person as if they're doing better. But yet, you hear it in their voice. They're angry as hell. They're angry as hell. Fuck them. Go to war? What are you talking about going to war? Social media? Are you stupid? Little MINO retarded, yo. This little nigga retarded. This nigga cannot go anywhere on social media without supervision, dude. He don't. He need goddamn supervision. That nigga need to be micromanaged. He cannot function as a goddamn grown adult. And his enabler, he ain't no different.